Making a new appointment. On the appointment book, click on the plus button. This is where all new appointments will have to be made through. Click on the plus button. On the top, you've got your done and cancel. These are your confirmed request, rebooking, processing. Client is the first place. Visitor is for people that you're not recording any contact information in. Out of town visitors that have come to you for a service, and that's it, and no longer going to be there. So you could leave it on visitor, so minimum input, and select your service. But for this case, I'm going for regular, and I'm going to type in the first name. When I type in information in there, it goes through and searches for your database all the Marys that you have, and if I go space and enter in a specific surname, it will narrow the search down. I'm going to select this person, and it comes up as a booking contact. Booking contact is there because if you're doing visitors and you need to have a different booking contact, you can make a change there with a phone number, add in notes for this appointment if you need to. Now, selecting services. Firstly, I'm going for a ladies cut, so I'm going to cut, and I'm going to choose ladies, and it shows you on the left the selected services. I'm then going to color, and I'm going to go and choose now long foils for this color. At the same time, I'm going to go through and I'm going to select a third service. So I'm going to do a full contoured makeup. Okay, so I've got 3 services selected. I'm going to go for a request as well, because this is going to be a request for services that are for that particular operator. So this little thing on the right is basically your recent services. So if I click on that, it brings up a list of services that this client has used in the past. So it's quite handy to, instead of going through the menus to look for services that the client has used in the past. Click on done. So what happens is on the left it puts the client and the list of services. The first one is in yellow. And now what happens to place these services into the appointment book? The one that's highlighted, and you can change that if you need to. If I just do a normal click on any blank place on the appointment book, it's going to pop in that highlighted service into the actual place. The next one is foils. I'm going to do that and pop that one in, and at the same time I'm going to pop in the makeup under that column there. So very easy. 3 services popped in very easily. Once the service is in, I can decide that I'm going to move it around, and it moves it around in increments of 5 minutes if you need to. Now, popping a service in snaps it to that 15 minutes, and there's settings where you can snap it to 15 or 30 minutes initial setting. That's how you pop in a service. So for this client, we've got 3 services entered in quite easily.